Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this evening's update on the Eastern Pacific Basin. So we got Tropical Storm Greg as of 11 a.m. Hawaiian Standard Time, Tuesday, August the 15th, with maximum sustained winds of 50 miles per hour, a minimum central pressure of 1,000 millibars, and westerly movement at 14 miles per hour. To the east, we have Hurricane Fernanda as of 11 a.m. Hawaiian Standard Time, Tuesday, August the 15th. Fernanda has maximum sustained winds of 105 miles per hour, a minimum central pressure of 971 millibars, and is moving west at 12 miles per hour. And moving over to the Eastern Pacific Basin, we have what is going to be the most important subject of this weather update. Invest 90E off the southwestern coast of Mexico as of 5 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, Tuesday, August 15, 2023. Showers and thunderstorms are beginning to show signs of organization in association with a broad area of low pressure located a few hundred miles south of Acapulco, Mexico. Environmental conditions appear conducive for continued development, and a tropical depression or tropical storm is anticipated to form within the next day or so. The system is expected to move west-northwestward to northwestward, roughly parallel to the coast of southwestern Mexico and the Baja Peninsula of California during the next several days. Additional information on the system, including gale warnings, can be found in the high seas forecasts issued by the National Weather Service. Formation chance through 48 hours is now high at 90%, and formation chance through 7 days is high at 90%. Even have another disturbance with a 20% chance of development in the next 7 days behind that. So taking a look at the latest Zoom Earth satellite imagery and cone for all of our systems in the Pacific Basin, we got Hurricane Fernanda in the East Central Pacific. Currently, maximum sustained winds of 105 miles per hour is a Category 2 hurricane as of August 15th, 7 p.m. Central American Time. Going to Wednesday, 1 a.m. Central American Time, we're looking at a 90 mile per hour Category 1 hurricane moving to the west. By Wednesday, 1 p.m. Central American Time, a 75 mile per hour Category 1 hurricane moving to the west. By Thursday, 1 a.m. Central American Time, a 60 mile per hour tropical storm moving to the west. Thursday, 1 p.m. Central American Time, a 40 mile per hour low pressure area moving to the west. By Friday, 1 a.m. Central American Time, a 35 mile per hour low pressure area moving to the west. By Friday, 1 p.m. Central American Time, 35 mile per hour low pressure moving to the west. Same with Saturday, 30 mile per hour low pressure moving to the west. And then Sunday, 1 p.m. Central American Time, a 30 mile per hour low pressure area moving to the west. So thankfully, it looks like Fernanda is going to bring minimal impacts to Hawaii. We could see an influx of some showers, maybe some gusty winds around Monday or Tuesday across Hawaii from Fernanda. Looking at Greg, 50 mile per hour tropical storm as of 7 p.m. Central American Time this evening. By Wednesday, 1 a.m. Central American Time, slight strengthening to a 60 mile per hour tropical storm. And then as we go into Wednesday, 1 p.m. Central American Time, a 60 mile per hour tropical storm kind of crossing the path of Dora. And then we have Thursday, 1 a.m. Central American Time, 60 mile per hour tropical storm. Thursday, 1 p.m. Central American Time, 50 mile per hour tropical storm from Greg. Friday, 1 a.m., 45 mile per hour tropical storm. Friday, 1 p.m., 40 mile per hour tropical storm. And then Saturday, 1 p.m., a 35 mile per hour low pressure area moving over the open waters of the Western Pacific. Now let's get into the models on particularly Invest 90E, as this is going to have some implications, big time implications across the Southwest and California. So we got Fernanda and Greg in the GFS model, the 18Z run by Wednesday, and then as we go into Thursday, here comes Invest 90E rapidly intensifying to a potential Category 3 hurricane. Going into Friday, 90E could potentially strengthen even more to a Category 4 hurricane by Friday. And then we could be seeing a Category 5 hurricane from Invest 90E about a few hundred miles to the southwest of the Baja Peninsula of California by Saturday, bringing some very heavy rain to the Baja Peninsula. Going into Sunday, we see Invest 90E remaining a Category 3 or 4 hurricane moving towards the Baja Peninsula, and we could see a landfall by late Sunday evening, early Monday morning across the Baja Peninsula of California as a Category 3 major hurricane. And then after that, we see something that rarely ever happens. Invest 93 or 90E from could move into southwestern California as a Category 1 hurricane Monday, and this would be incredibly rare if this were to happen. And if this were to happen, we would be seeing major flooding problems across California by Monday and Tuesday as 90E moves into the western United States. Now, looking at the European model for a cross-examination, the European model strengthens 90E into a hurricane by Friday, and then as we go into Saturday, 90E becomes a strong to major hurricane Category 3, and then the European model once again curves 90E as a hurricane into the Baja Peninsula of California and eventually California itself by Monday and Tuesday. So I'm really going to be monitoring Invest 90E for my friends across California and the desert Southwest, as you could be seeing major impacts from this potential hurricane. I'm briefly going to take a look at some rainfall accumulations. We could be seeing rainfall accumulations, first of all, across the Baja Peninsula between about 1 inch and 4 inches, and then across California, if we see this a hurricane move into California in the southwest, as much as 2 to 5 inches, and then 1 to 3 inches in the desert southwest, could be leading to some big time flooding issues if this occurs. And then looking at the GFS model for potential rainfall accumulations, much of the same. In fact, we could see some areas of 6 inches of rain in California. So I'm going to continue to monitor this developing situation for the desert Southwest and for Northwestern Mexico, as 90E poses a major threat to these areas. Thanks for watching this evening's update. Please stay safe and have a wonderful evening, my friends.